Welcome to the home of the Temple Owls, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Lincoln Financial Field. As we'll see a team from the Americas, the Rice Owls, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Rice Owls offense will come out first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gives it on the option. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So Temple's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over.
Wide open on the right. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
They go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Back open in the middle. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Got his man on the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
These 3rd downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this 3rd down.
4th down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Great awareness by that defender that time. Seeing the ball thrown, getting his big paw, knocking it down, and now you set up second down.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the option. He'll toss it.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Quickly complete. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using his legs to buy some time. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Red pass, it's complete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Going for the marker on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
4th and 1, turn around, hand it off to your bell cow running back, and let him go move the sticks. Great job.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. The Owls line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll power it inside with the fullback. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And don't complicate things. Give it to the big fella. By the way, the fullback who blocks all the time, does all the dirty work. Hand it to him, let him plow ahead, Palmer, and get that first down.
Are we in a time warp? Like, what year is this? Is this 1995? We're handing off to fullbacks again. That's a play that is basically extinct now in college football, but I love it because it caught the defense off guard, able to get a nice one there.
Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
And the Owls need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Hauls it in. Touchdown, Owls. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. When that receiver got 3, it was all over.
And It's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Jackson. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
QB draw. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls.
Picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do it.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Just an outstanding return after the pick, and he'll put that offense in business at the 45.
Here we go.
He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The give out of the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Basic connection. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Owls! Once he got some room, it was over.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David,
Lots of room to run. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, this guy struggled the last time out. He knew he had to get back in the film, get back to the practice field, and work on some things. And I think he did some good work because he's already thrown for more yards in this first quarter than he did his last time out.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got his man, makes the grab.
And how about the bounce back for this QB? He's already got more passing yards right now than he had all last game. Nice job not getting down, not getting negative, not letting one bad game turn to 2. Nice bounce back already in this next game.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled their last time out. They knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
Going to try to get it himself. We've come to the end of the period, and Temple is holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Oh, he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking for space. It's Jackson. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Line gets set. First down. From the gun, the ground game. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Smith wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. What a terrible, terrible shank. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. Pulls it in. It's Callaway. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Got the quick pass. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Owls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Right back to the well. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Like QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. They've got the screen set up. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Temple will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. The give to the tailback. Creates a little room. He's loose. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And the Owls, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might as well give it to him again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
The give to the fullback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. Smith dropping to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Walker. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. On the ground, it's Jackson. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. The give to the back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Rides the back and leaves it. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offense has been money on 4th down here in the first half. They'll try to make it 3 for 3. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Owls will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Back to pass. Quarterback extends the play. Got the first down. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. The official says no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll test the right side. Running to Green. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Smith wants to throw. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the air on 1st down. He's going to take off. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense, getting him to the ground for no gain.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He didn't get a lot on the return, but man, did he set his offense up at the 30. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Leaves it with the running back. Shakes off the defender. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll do it himself. Ran through the contact. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It'll be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Just drives it between the uprights. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jet.
Oh, a lot of space. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Perfect play call against the perfect defense. They came with a blitz, and the offense had the screen pass called at the right time. Running back gets it in his hands. He's got Lyman out in front, getting hats on hats. You can't do it any better than that.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Dances away. Throws toward the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day. They'll bring him down at the 14-yard line, and that return of the interception has this offense with spectacular field position. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Smith dropping to pass. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. Turning on the Jets. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
If they thought it would fool them to give it to the fullback, that was not the case.
Yeah, give this defense credit. They obviously watched a lot of film this week, and they knew there were a lot of different guys offensively that could touch the football, including the fullback, but he had no room to go there.
Makes the grab. Wide open spaces. There he goes. He's at the touchdown, Owls. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to throw on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Puts it out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Owls want to move quickly. Off play action. Stands in and takes the hit. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, teams that play cover one at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, he breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Owls are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Smith wants to throw. Fires left. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know,
he's going to throw deep right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Temple lining up to punt it away. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. And the returner is stopped. They'll start this drive at their own 48. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Touch pass on the run. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They'll try the right side. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive units.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Rides the back on the option, the give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd. Using his feet to buy time. Zings it complete to the right. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack.
Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. 3rd down, you're going to be thrown.
He tries to take the top off. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Tempo lining up to punt it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll run the toss. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Offense trying to go pitch and trying to get to the outside, but how about the speed on defense, scraping down the line of scrimmage, rallying to the football, and creating a negative play.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Owls are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Trying play action. Unleashes it on the run. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. One final play before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he'll be stopped for no gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Firing to the right, complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
Now, 4th down.
Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Looking for more room.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie ball game. You need a stop. What an unbelievable job forcing the interception, creating offensive opportunity for your offense to go out and win this ball game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to it. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. And the Owls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a 4th quarter lead, but they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
And this one sails through just inside that left upright. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
21.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Chambers. Floating away. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that experience.
There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give is to Smith. Powers through the defender. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, and 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows.
Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. They move on top here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking on big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Walker. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, and the defensive lineman, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they want, and now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
On the move, he fires. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. We'll see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the 4th. Smith dropping to pass. Got him downfield. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Owls! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing, good decision by the quarterback, getting it out quick.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime, but it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David Comp.
There he goes to the right. The tap. Touchdown, Rice. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Chambers. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll gonna take a shot. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Owls need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Got it, looking for the 1st down. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
Number 91 on to kick it away.
Catch is made at the 15. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on